Yo, what's up, everybody? Randy here, Nerds Templar. Checking some Pokemon cards out again. Episode, what does it say? 47 now or something? Yep, episode 47. We got let me get the sealed product of the day out here. Okay, there we go. Bam. The Charizard EX Premium Collection. We're going to be opening that. I don't know if I want to do that first or not, actually. I guess I will do that first. This is pretty new. Here we got, 1 second. Hello. We got ourselves the Charizard EX, of course. Promo, obviously. And I believe, I don't know if they would list the Charmander and Charmeleon as promos or not, but we'll find out. Got 6 packs to go along with it, as well as some sleeves and a kind of case there for one card to display it. I think it even stands, it has a little stand for it too. So yeah, we will, you know what? Yeah, we'll get into that first. But all around me, you see some of what I got from the last auction that I talked about, local one. Last of 3 that this local card shop that I talked about in the past was doing. He ended up having a lot more single cards than I thought he did. And I thought he had quite a bit from what I saw. So he must have had quite a bit of other stuff, singles and sealed stuff, stored away in the back. And so now, of course, selling all of it, auctioning off all of it. It's just surprising how much there was, but it was good. The way things went in the auction, he had several other sealed things that he was selling, auctioning off in this one. But the way the auction was going, I kind of bet my money on the single stuff and let the other people that wanted Pokemon stuff kind of let them focus on all the others. Surprisingly, I saw a jungle booster pack go for $100. That was crazy. The other one went for $135, which may have been about my upper limit. Maybe a little under that would have been my max, taking into account the 10% extra that you pay for every auction you win. So yeah, so another extra $13.50 if you were to bid that $135. So yeah, that's why I actually ended up winning all. I believe it was either 7 or 8 single lots that he had. Lots of single cards. The only other thing I got, I'll show you. Actually, I also got a Bart Simpson poster for $5, but it's still wrapped up, so I don't know what it looks like. I don't want to open it just yet. So I got these 4 more Disney Lorcana decks. I didn't. What did they sell last time? I think they were. I think it was each lot that I got of the Inklands was separate. Each one was separate for the deck. I can't remember now what it was, but either way, these were all separate ones, and he also had one entire box of decks, which I think is 4 of each of them. But that was okay. I got these for I think I got the one of these of each of these was $9. So these 2 were $9, and then these 2 were $7, and that was my max for those. I was actually I would have been okay if someone outbid me on those. I sort of only went higher on these 2 because these 2 here are the same as this one in the front. The only reason I went higher on 2 of them was in this one. I would have actually gone up to 9 for these with the Merlin deck. Apparently, it was worth a little more, but I wanted 1 more of each of them so I can give those to my nieces and nephews. And same with the Inklands decks. I'm going to keep back 1 of each of those and give those to them as well. Then they'll have basically almost all the decks that I do, other than the what is it? Was it called the first one? The first chapter decks. Yeah, which we still need one of. Eventually I'll get that, but we'll see. We need to recoup our losses now. And speaking of recouping losses, I didn't put the eBay link in the last video description, but I will, and I'll also put it in this one. Now that it's live, I'll add it to as many as I feel it's fitting for. Especially now, I'm thinking about. I'm pretty sure the last stream we did was this Monday for the collection. Actually, it's the last stream I did overall. I think I was considering going back to Tuesday, Friday. I think I'm gonna keep it Monday and Friday and add in the Wednesday stream, which will probably end up being short streams most of the time. But we have so many cards here and some other stuff too that I'm going to be giving away, or not giving away, but selling on eBay and eventually TCG Player once my account is cleared or whatever. That I feel like it's warranted that we do one extra video in the middle of the week, kind of slow time, just a short-ish half hour to an hour maybe, just exploring some of the things that are on the online shop, maybe getting suggestions from you guys, since TCG Player, I believe at level 1, you're limited to 100 items. And if I'm going to put singles on there, then, I'll take suggestions from anyone out there on which singles they think I should put on there and which ones, because perhaps they want to purchase them. Also on eBay, I don't know how much of a limit there. I think there is a limit, but it's a much bigger limit. So I'm not as worried about that. Basically, everything on eBay will be the stuff that I can't put on TCG Player. There's several things already on my account. Also, before I get into not only the Charizard EX collection, but the first lot that I won of cards here, which is this binder. The other things you see here, this is an older, this had energies, I believe, in it from the last auction. It now has, I moved the energies into this box here. I don't know if I could zoom out, not really. One sec here, I can do this. Yeah, so I moved the energies into that big box we now have there. There's one row of those that's mostly that is all energy. And just to make room as I sorted things out, I moved the energies from this box into there with the others, and then I put some stuff in here. Mostly, actually, I think all of it is from this box. So this pretty much goes together, other than, save for that many energies, and there were all the Sun and Moon base set energies that came out of there. And these are just the Japanese cards that I have been holding on to. I have many, many more Japanese cards to add to that, so I don't know exactly how I'll be selling those off, but those, I guess they don't have to be sold on eBay. I suppose I can sell Japanese cards on TCG Player. We'll see what the better way to do that is. Other than that, there's those two. That was one lot back there, not the cards on top. That was actually the duplicates from our last stream. This was a lot here, this box of 2 rows. And well, also, I guess since I'm doing it, I'll show you these two. This was one lot, those 2 things there. And then there was one lot here, this box. So that, I believe, is all. How many was that then? Oh, and there's also one more binder. I won't grab it, but it's a little thinner. It wasn't full, but it had like a bunch of random stuff. And we'll get to all of them eventually, one at a time. So the next stream we'll go through that big box back here, and that'll be that's like the biggest one. I could even make that the entire stream because there's so much to it. And yeah, so this is lot number 1 here, though. This binder, we'll go through those after we open our Charizard EX collection. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe it was 7 lots then of cards. Yeah, so it was pretty good. It ended up pretty good. I think we're over 5,000. I'm pretty positive on that now after counting out this binder is the only one I actually counted out so far. Most of the other ones had amounts in the lot, in the description or whatever. So anyway, let me grab one more thing here. One thing that you will see showing up on eBay, this, my friends, boom. Take a look at that. This came from, I can't remember what I pulled it from, but it came from like, you know, an officially licensed Yu-Gi-Oh product. You've probably seen many of them. It's just a color test print card that obviously wasn't, I don't think, supposed to actually make it into a pack or a tin or whatever. I think I had, obviously I bought a lot of booster packs of Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, but I guess I had several tins. Like I think I had Yugi, Yugi and Kaiba, the newer tins of those, not the very first ones, but the newer ones of those. But I also had the very first deck tins of Yugi, Kaiba, Joey, Pegasus. So those four plus the newer ones of the Yugi and the Kaiba. So a ton of deck tins. It could have come from one of those, but again, also, you know, tons of just booster packs. I didn't see any quite like this on eBay. However, you may notice a few things. You'll see some on eBay that are just the card and nothing else, and you also see some on eBay that have the stamp. Most of the ones on eBay that I saw with this stamp, though, the normal stamp is the normal stamp. This is just a broken one or something. It's not full there, as you can see. Not the entire stamp. It's like just the outline. I saw very few that were like this, but I saw none. I say again, none that had, you can't see it because my camera is so bad, but it says first edition there. And so I tried to jog my memory as to which thing this came from by looking at my other first edition cards. I didn't really look too hard though, so I didn't figure anything out about that. But yeah, either way, it says first edition. I didn't see any like that on eBay. Pretty awesome. I'm going to post it. I have no idea how much to post it for. I'm probably going to post it too high, but that's okay. I'm thinking, because I saw for over $100 for maybe like 130 or something for some of the ones that have the full thing down there. But I don't know. I think this is worth more. I'm considering going 300 or maybe more for it, because again, I haven't seen any. If I can find one, then maybe that will help me with the price, but I can't find any that has any at all that have the first edition on there, and only a few that have the broken only border of the stamp down there, whatever they call that stamp for the Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the corner there. Anyway, yeah, that I just wanted to show that because that's a nice little thing I've had for a long time, and I finally, just because I've been setting up the shop and everything, figured I'd pull that out, check it out, whatever. So there is that. I'm going to set that there just so you can continue to gaze at it as we do this. I think we'll have enough room for the Charizard EX Premium Collection. This is pretty new. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we do this. Trying to do it at 6. Sorry I'm a little late today. Trying to get done with everything else for the day before I did this. Considering, as I do with all these things, keeping all these cards just right in here. After we look at them, of course. I wouldn't mind putting one more thing. I wouldn't mind putting this fella in this display piece. Our newest edition, our best card now, most valuable new card by far now. Over $100 for that. The Charizard EX alternate full art from Paldea and Fates. Bam. That came from our Charizard EX Paldea and Fates 10, which was amazing. So we have 2 Charizard EX from that. Plus we got the regular Charizard EX from Paldea and Fates. So we got 3 Charizard EX that day. It was pretty nuts. And now make it 4. As we finally open this collection. Yes. Pretty nice. Or am I saying very nice? And the Charmander and Charmeleon are just Obsidian Flames. They're not promos. There's those. They have, yeah, they have an extra piece behind them there. I won't show you because the code card's showing, but yeah, the extra piece of plastic holding them all in. I like that. Nice and secure. Throw them back in there for now. And then, of course, yes, got the little stand. Come on. Throw this thing together. There's also a Gyarados one. I don't know if that was just a retail item, like a what do they like a what do they call that? Yeah, a retail, like not in just a store item, or like you don't see it on Pokemon Center. But there's a Gyarados one, Gyarados EX, that was probably made around the same time as this. And there's that. Yeah, that would be the way. And then just pops right open magnetically. Maybe. Come on. Yeah. There you go. Oh, yeah, there. Pretty nice. There's the hinge on the bottom, and then pops on there. Awesome. You know, we could put. There's plenty of things we could put in there. Our near mint base set holo Charizard from my own childhood. Only near mint, I would say, because it was like one of the last packs I probably ever got, honestly. Back then. And then finally, before the packs, of course, are probably 65 sleeves. I think those are pretty nice ones myself. Pretty cool. Is that, I assume it's Charizard EX, which is Charizard. A great little thing for, don't want to hide our card there. Nice little thing for Charizard EX players. There you go. All right. Let's see. We got 6 packs. And they are a mixture, as I suppose they would be. We've got a base set Scarlet Violet. We've got 2 Paldea, 3 Scarlet Violet. No, wait. Yeah, 2 of each. 2 Scarlet Violet base set, 2 Paldea Evolved, and 2 Obsidian Flames. So, wow, they're actually older. I believe that's, well, yeah. There are, I'm pretty sure actually, through Paldean Fates is G's. At least those those Obsidian Flames are G's. We know that. All these are G's. Which is good. I mean, they're not F's, obviously. Everything in Scarlet Violet will be playable for 2 more years, at least. So yeah, there's this. Just swing this around. Can't even see that, but there you go. Kind of can. Okay. All right, let's go through oldest to newest. Usually go the other way around if we're dealing with older stuff, but newer stuff we'll do it this way. Makes more sense. So Scarlet and Violet, I'll give you 1 code card from each. Seems fair. Slightly adjusted my camera here, so everything should be pretty good. Hopefully the lighting's not bad. I'll give you the 2nd code card of each, so you can have the very last one. Again, we're dealing with Scarlet Violet, and so the series, that is. So the border on code cards doesn't mean anything. We're always going to have 3 holos. Let's hope they're good ones. This is where the problem will come in. I'll just have to be ambidextrous here and do this left-handed. So we have Riolu. Go. Find that sweet spot. Scatterbug, we're going to now, because of all these cards you see here, there's quite the mixture from like all through. There's quite a lot of newer ones, but well, because of that, we're going to have quite a lot of duplicates. Bulk we now have our bulk, if you will. We don't really need, we're going to have bulk, but we don't quite have the bulk other people do. It's nice to have it. Now we have the stock, if you will, for when we can actually start really stocking up TCG Player, our store there. So yeah, Scatterbug, shove it. It's our 4 commons. Hypno. Whoa, showing a little too much there. Oop, a Sandaconda and Beach Court. Okay, cool. And we got the thing you saw, Skeledirge. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Is that a rare? Yeah, that's a rare. Yeah. It's a pretty cool card too, actually. Pretty cool Pokemon in general. We're going to have one eventually once I continue playing Scarlet version. Boycoco being our starter on the stream. Oh, Nimona, Reverse Hollow. Okay, that's another decent one, I guess. And another Skeledirge. Hey, all right, well, why not, I guess. And Fire Energy to go with them. So 2 Skeledirges. This is trying to tell me something. All right, are we going to have the room here? Yeah, I think we'll be all right. Yeah, let's just do this. You like my mat that I've been using for a while? Eventually, we'll go back to the awesome mats the other 2 we have. I don't know if I ever use the one that matches, has like all Pikachu and all the other electric Pikachu-like Pokemon with them. It's like a Ultra Pro set. I have the deck box. You've seen it many times. I now have the mat I bought, and then I was given the Scarlet Violet 151 mat, which you have seen me use. Love that mat. Beautiful, awesome guy and his kid that gave it to me because they're just good people. They're the ones running the tournaments. They actually used to run them. Obviously the adult, used to run them at the card shop that closed. I didn't know about that, but now he's running them at a new place. I assume it's Thursday nights. I'll hopefully be able to make it sometimes. I assume they played again last night, their second time ever. He said the first time they had 9 people, 12 show up, 9 played. So that's pretty cool. Sounds like maybe they'll do pretty well. Hopefully it keeps up. But I'll be joining them. Maybe it'll give them one more person at least. But yeah, anyway. Thanks again, buddy. Nick. Boom, there's your first code card. Metatite. Oh yeah. Go lefty here. Energy Switch. Grimer. A Bruxish. And a Rocky Helmet. I don't know if we have any Rocky Helmets. Second uncommon, that is. Mabostiff. And a Miriam. All right. Hey, cool Curlia. Psychic. Not something we would use because our Curlias in our deck are important. Hey, a Revavroom. I think he's maybe worth a bit. I think he's used perhaps in the one or whatever of the metal decks. I don't know how many are used right now. At least one metal deck is usable though. Rumbling Engine. You must discard an energy card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. So if you want to discard energy, that's one way, I guess, to do it. And then you get to draw as well, so that's pretty cool. I think it's used. And also he is a rare, so that's cool. Another hollow, reverse hollow rare, so double rare in 2 packs now. And our actual rare. Another Professor's Research, okay, there's lots of those. Lots of those. Okay. Whatever. Just another one for TCG Player. Paldea evolved. For any of those people, of course, it's, I mean, bulk is bulk, but it, you know, if people need cards, people need cards. When you are able to post them to, you know, millions of people to see, never know who needs them. Again, if I didn't just buy all this, I would have been very tempted at some point to just finish off a lot of older sets like Sword and Shield and maybe even whatever Sun and Moon, just by buying singles from, you know, TCG Player. But and I might still do that. We'll see sometime in the future though. So I'll keep this code card. This is our Paldea Evolved packs. Magikarp. Slowpoke. I starting in Kanto, okay. Elitleo. A Rockruff, nice, nice. As always, gotta get our Rockruffs in there. A Toxicroak for our first uncommon. Pretty cool art. Yeah, pretty cool art. Got an Oranguru, Oranguru, and an Electrode for uncommon number 3. First, reverse holo. A Boss's Orders, reverse holo. Nice. Second, a Love Disc, not as great. Wait. And again, yeah, Boss's Orders is a rare. So again, a third, 3 of 3 packs with double rares. And the actual rare, a Fortress EX. Do we have that? I don't know if we have that, but we do now, I guess. I don't think we did yet. Psychic Energy. Yeah, I don't think we had him. But as you'll see, with over 5,000 new cards, singles, we have a lot of new stuff. But again, I'm not sure how many of those I would even keep for myself. Perhaps a few, and they wouldn't be good ones. So probably nothing like Fortress EX. It's a looser pack here. Huh. Interesting. You know what you know my thoughts on loose packs. Boom. The code for cards. Super Rod, sweet. Don't have to steal one from my new bulk now if I want to add one in to my deck. Actually, I think that might be my first Super Rod of my own that didn't come in a deck because I got my Super Rod that I used in the deck in the Guardboard deck. Love Disc, and actually we probably already have one, but there's another one. A non-holo, a Snover, and a Fletchling for our number 4 common. Gotharita, first uncommon, and then a Honchkrow and a Sudowoodo. Sorry, you know, my throat is still not clear after weeks now. First, holo. Holla. A Rookity, which I'm sure we have a reverse holo of. A Quaxley, which is okay-er, I guess. And finally, the rare is, so this one is 2 common reverse holos, not as good. And it was our loose pack, boo. And finally, a Hariyama, which I don't think we have either. But unfortunato. Another Psychic Energy. Don't really need any of those, but what we do need are more stamped Let's Play or Pokemon Psychic Energies. I think I have 3 maybe now. And I think I use 8 or 9 energies in the deck. I'm not sure now. Can't remember. Well, all right. Go this one. Doesn't matter. The last 2 packs, Obsidian Flames. And then, I don't know. I think we'll check out values and then I'll show you all these cards. Not all these cards, just the ones in the binder underneath Charizard EX here. which I will say is a total of 395 cards in there, which I believe was a bit more than I anticipated, which is good, obviously. More than most people anticipated, I think, because some cards had cards behind them, not like flipped on the other side of the page, but like literally behind the other cards. So in some cases, some decent cards were the ones in the back behind hidden. So that's my code card. Togepi. Cool. Bonsly. Adolive. Yeah. Temple. And first uncommon is a Drampa. Sharpedo. Espeon. Hey. Cool. Sorry, the glare was on those the whole time. First, reverse holo. Stoutland. Second, a Pidgey. Hey, okay. Well, it's just a Pidgey with Gust. It's not great, but it is a Pidgey, I suppose. But I don't think it'd be worth as much as some other ones, maybe. And finally, a Darkrai. What a pretty horrible collection set of packs we have in this collection here. Water Energy. We've literally gotten nothing. I guess we pulled all our really good cards for the month, for the year, for the decade, perhaps. One more, one more pack to save it. Just give us like something not terrible. I mean, I guess we got Fortress EX at something, but he is a Terra EX Pokemon, so it's not just not just any normal EX here. All right. I'm not feeling hopeful, but feelings mean nothing. Last code card. Thanks for hanging out. There's your gift for now. All I can give you. I will mention though, I have a bunch of those Professor's Research cards, promo cards that have the big codes for Pokemon Go on them that give you like a medal and a research path, or what are they called? A research path, whatever they call those quests, the quest thing on Pokemon Go. Yeah, so I have 49 of those. I would love to give to people who buy stuff from me. So eventually, once I get stuff going on TCG Player, I will probably end up doing like, if you put in the comments a certain code, like just a word, just because the only way you would know that I have something is if you watch the stream and hear me, and then so then you can put in the code that I tell you, and I'll give you one of those Professor's Research cards in your order. But it would have to be like probably like an order of $5 or more, whatever. Like I don't know if I'm able to do free shipping on $5 or more orders, but we'll see once I get going on there. Last pack, here we go. Adino. Charmander, sweet. I mean, it's worth a little more than most cards, so yeah. Although that one's not the best. That's also the one we just got in this collection as well. Both Charmander and Charmeleon in here have Heat Tackle, which damages themselves. Didn't realize that. Those are not the best ones, in my opinion. There's much better Charmanders and Charmeleons. And an Oddish. I think that was 4 for our commons. Ninetales, cool. Bunch of Kanto Pokemon again. Gen 1s. Doug Trio, nice. And a Houndstone, okay. Doggy. All right, here we go. Last chance. A Bronzong. Okay. Hey, a belly bolt. Uh, just a regular alt art, not like a not an alt art. Well, I should say the full art, not the alt full art, not the artful art. But no, yeah, something I suppose. And another Gita grass. All right, what the hey? We'll throw that in a sleeve. I've been cracking into my what are the Beckett sleeves here. I have 30 of those, so 3,000, I guess, of those sleeves. But I also have these, which are the because I took all these are the form fitting ones I really like. I basically took everything that were in these out and put them in the bigger ones because I wanted to use these for deck cards, which I honestly didn't anticipate how much thicker it would make my deck to put all the cards in, like double sleeve them in these and then the regular sleeves. But yeah, it added quite a bit. I actually can't fit um, much more than the 60 card deck in the deck box now. So all my like my extra deck basically all my extra cards in case I wanted to throw those in won't fit now. Speaking of, now that we have finished this part, I will also show these came from that big lot of cards that I think I went through all of them. I didn't go through that two. The only thing I think other than the other binder, which is pretty thin, this box of two rows here, I haven't gone through yet quite the whole way. I went through a bit of it briefly, but I haven't really gone through sorted it. But from the bigger box of 3,000 plus is what it was labeled as. I was able to find two cards we needed, a Manaphy and a Hisuian Heavy Ball. So yes, have those. You know what? I also mentioned in the past, I should say this too. Where are some of them though? I need to find them. If I have them here, I don't. Actually, yeah, I do. They're in here somewhere probably. In this back box, only if I get really lucky will I find some probably. Okay, I have a lot of Japanese cards now. And as I'm looking through and discovering how Japanese cards work, I realized that some of the ones that I thought were fake, I think I maybe pointed them out in one of the last streams. They are not fake cards. I'll have to point them out in the future because it'll take too long to look probably. But yeah, I'll just say they aren't fake. I just had to look into it. They're just very different. There's a lot of different things about Japanese cards, and also there's all some other cards. I'll point all the things out that I flubbed on. That's the only one you know about, but I'll point out some others because I thought I had some. I thought I had a lot of fake cards, and I thought I had, which I'll point out later in this stream, a lot of damaged cards. But I was mistaken on both of them, which is great in both cases. Yeah, so no fake cards, as far as I can tell, no fake cards, and the only damaged cards are the ones that were obvious to me were that were obviously damaged. Anyway, let me switch this. Here is that. Should be able to see that fine once we flip over to the monitor here. All right, yeah, let's just check out those cards real quick. So reset our filters, go to cards, and we will start with the Scarlet Violet base set. Give me some base. And we will go low to high, of course. And is there anything really to look at? Oh yeah, we did have 2 rare reverse holo. We had Skeledirge, Nemona, and Skeledirge. We also had the Beach Court there. We have Professor's Research, Rev of Room, and Curlia. Also had the Rocky Helmet there, which I don't think would be much in a unhollow version, but there were a couple cards there that we didn't have that we did get, so that's always nice. Filling out our collection. I don't know. I guess maybe at some point I would work on a reverse holo and an unhollow master set. I guess that's what people would actually do if they're master setting something, but that seems like a lot. Mostly when it comes to the pages, the sleeves, to contain them all, unless you're going to put them in boxes, which isn't as cool. Because then you got to, like, shuffle through and everything. Pull them out and look at them one at a time. It's not fun. Going slightly slow just in case there's any cards that I feel are going to be a little later that are not. I'll point those out. We're still at 3 cents. I was looking at some old cards. It's crazy how fast the amount of cards per set jumped up, really ramped up. Pretty crazy. Because as you'll see, we got cards from like all time periods pretty much. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah, that's why it's kind of tempting for me to keep some of the ones from the time that I don't have any cards from, because it really helps me like fill out the entire thing, gets it all started, at least my entire collection started. Whereas right now I have, early stuff and then new stuff and nothing in between, basically. All right. Anyway, the 12 pages to go through. Page 5 going on here. It's nothing quite 4 cents each. We're dealing with cards that are literally coming out right now. And it's always with the base sets, I think they always print more than usual. There is our Drifloon, which always means you see something that's being used, then that means you're getting up a bit in price. That's why we see the Beach Court there too. Nothing crazy. 5 cents. Not good. Nemona, yeah, that was a reverse holo. Nemona might be a few, 8 cents, 8, 9, 10, 5, according to recent sales of reverse holos. Capsicid reminds me of my peppers that are coming along this year. Lots of super hots, lots of sweets, lots of milds, everything in between. I have like over 40 varieties this year. And I'm pretty sure some of every type are growing. Didn't really even look into that, but I'm pretty sure I have several. I think I have 5 types of habaneros, and I believe my chocolate habaneros, I don't know if I have any of those growing. That's really annoying because that happened last year too. I don't know if the seeds are shoddy or not. Here's the Rocky Helmet. 6 cents, that's not too bad. I mean, wow, even for the reverse holo, 6. Well, Jacques must be played a lot. I mean, I guess I can see why. He would be pretty helpful for us, I think. I mean, we could use him. What does he do? He gets out an evolution Pokemon, right? Help us get Gardevoir EX out. I believe you can take out even stuff with a roll box with him. Miriam. Wait, yeah, it was just the regular Miriam we had, but yeah, it's worth noting that she is worth 11 cents normal. Or not. Again, 4 or 5. Must be taking into account the reverse holo prices too. That's what really throws off the market price then, in that case, if they're doing that. Those are 2 different cards. Yeah, so we have one of each of these, about the same for each actually. Looks like the reverse holo went down and the regular holo went up. But not really. Just a bunch of holos looks like here for it. Yeah, 15, 10. 10 for the reverse, 13. Not many reverse holos being sold. Maybe the price isn't right. Maybe not. They're about this. They're selling for 8+, whatever. That penny's good. Interesting. Side note for me, throw in the back of my mind there. We had energy search as well, which I guess is up here somewhere, maybe. I suppose. And I think that might be our first energy search now that I think about it. Wait. Yeah, also, wait. Did we not see Professor Sada Professor's research? What is it? Wait. We're in Scarlet Violet base set, right? What is going on here? Did we check the Curlia? I'm sorry. I'm very confused now. We had Curlia, the River Room. Did I not look at that? I did, I just didn't remember it. The Curlia is not going to be worth much. I definitely missed the River Room. Remember seeing the Curlia, and now I just can't remember if I looked at it or not. Yeah, there's Curlia. Not very far up there. I don't remember looking at this, so no. Well, yeah, that seems a little more normal. 7 cents was up to 10 at one point. I guess people just like that evolution line too. If you're trying to collect, might be something you're trying to collect. Maybe River Room. I don't know. The Room was down there, up there. Not the other one. Yeah, and I also don't remember seeing Professor Sada. I remember noting that we passed. What's the other dude's name? About the other professor's research. Whatever it is, Churro. There she is. Yeah, that's not surprising if the near mint is even. Oh, wow. What? Oh, there's a reverse holo. That is crazy. The holo is still, though, like 10 cents. No. Says this guy, 2 cents. 99.2, though. I don't know. 5, 7, 8. 8 might be a little more normal. Always got these people undercutting. Why? Oh, and there's the River Room. Same thing about, but for the reverse holo, talking over 15 cents probably. So by far the best one we got here at 10 maybe. Maybe squeak away with 15 because if you're not trying to spend $50. And yeah, I think that was out. Yeah. Okay, so now our Paldea evolved. Hariyama, Quaxley, Rookity probably isn't gonna net us very much there. Super Rod too, though. We had the Fortress EX, as you can see, the bottom there, maybe a little bit hard to see because again, the camera is not up to snuff. My phone camera is still better than that, so when we hit 50 subs, I think I may try to stream with the phone. So yeah, Fortress EX, Love Disc, and Boss's Orders, which might be nice. Nothing else really, so whatever. Reverse Hollow Boss's Orders, that is. Paldea evolved. Almost 300 cards. What in the world, Pokemon? What in the world? I mean, I guess that's nothing compared to, well, that's not counting the Reverse Hollow set as well. So that's a ton of cards. But yet, even with that, it's not quite as many as like football and basketball and baseball sets. Plus, they make a lot more sets too. They make like 30 every year, 50 maybe. It's crazy, so many. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Not really worth looking, but hey, over 5 cents. Over 5 cents for the Reverse Hollow, maybe. Not too bad. Wow, actually, the regular one was that too. Did I see that right? Why? You can get them, yeah, you can get them for 1-2 cents near mint. It's that direct from TCG player price for whatever they make you pay more for whatever reason. Is it because it's more secure or I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Quaxley, Love Disc. Hariyama. Those are going to be the first ones we see. I think that's the one. That is not the one. That's not the one. What, Sydney? Huffing at me over there. Yeah, you. It looks at me so offendedly. She's got the blue healer stink eye for a yellow lab. She's got it down. Love Disc over 5 cents, about 7 or 8 again there. I don't know what's used all the time, so you know, I could always be surprised by one card here or there, but for the most part, I think I've seen certainly the majority of cards that are being used. I think. Though I haven't played for a while, it's been a bit. I haven't played any online. I haven't played since, obviously, then at all since the last tournament a couple of weeks ago. It was very fun. Still do. They had one that I totally didn't know about last Sunday. I don't know if I would have wanted to go, though, anyway. But they did have one at the comic shop again. And yeah, I haven't been to the first two and last two at the other place. It's a little further away. But one of these days I probably will. Thursday nights aren't always the best for me, although I would prefer a weekend or a weekday, that is, like Thursday. Thursday nights, or that is early Friday morning. I think I mentioned before, we do overnight adoration at my church from Thursday night to Friday morning, and I'm there at 2 a.m. So sometimes Thursday evenings aren't really the most active for me, which also affects being able to stream in the evening on Thursday nights for a video game stream. But anyway, 9, 10, 11 cents for that Quaxley reverse holo. That's decent, I guess. It's about what I was hoping for that. A little more than usual, but actually would have been nice to hit about 15, but whatever. Whatever. That's all right. There's Hariyama. I'm pretty excited about these cards I got from auction. I think I'm going to be able to, I'm certainly going to be able to, as long as I can sell it all, I'll be able to recoup what I paid, be able to make back what I paid. I'm hoping to be able to make back, hoping to be able to net half as much as what I spent. So be able to make 150% of what I paid off of what I, so from all this stuff. Obviously not including the stuff that I won't sell, but some of this stuff is like the sleeves and everything are going to be used, not necessarily sold, but that goes into like the shipping and handling price, if you will. And that's all semi taken care of, though again, it's going to be something I suppose I will be recouping, but not selling necessarily. So finally here, yeah, we have the Boss's Orders reverse holo and the Fortress EX. Which do you think will be worth more? Because it's probably going to be our best card in this collection here. Oh yeah, we also had that Belly Bolt. Never mind, that might be the best. Although I don't know, if a lot of those things are getting pulled, then it might not be. I would still like to know if they make the same amount of like every rare card, for at least for each set, and every same amount of every double rare and full art and so on. There's our Fortress EX, so he's first. Price drop. Price drop. But I guess it's not too bad. We can get a quarter for it. You can get a quarter, maybe 30 cents. Did we not see Energy Search in the Scarlet Violet? Here's Boss's Orders. And the reverse holo is going to be the best. At least better than Fortress for sure. 65 cents. Meh. Not as good as I would have thought. I was hoping for about $1, honestly. Wow. 50 cents. 60 maybe. Continuing to drop. Because they keep printing Boss's Orders. I guess that'll do it. Right? Am I right? Keep printing it? Wow, there's Super Rod worth more than the Boss's Orders, but it's just the regular. Although, it is worth over $1 for the regular one. 99 cents, the cheapest one. Wow. So there you have it. Super Rod is actually the best card so far. But yeah, wait, did I see Energy Search? I think that's what it was, right? I know there's a couple different ones. Yeah. Energy search. We're still on Paldea evolved. Oh wait, that's yeah. That's why. Gonna look real quick. Energy search. Search for energy search. Vroom vroom. I have a feeling it's going to be decent. Maybe not as good as Super Rod, but still. That new card is pretty cool. It's like a Super Rod, but does something else, but it only works for basic Pokemon, I believe. Which would be okay for me. I think maybe it puts it out on the bench, perhaps. Which is why I would want to use it, because I would use it for my Drifloon, or the Screamtail. That would be what I'm taking out of the discard pile. So those are both basic Pokemon. Be much better than the Super, because of what I'm obviously what I'm trying to do is get them back onto the field, and so that would be one less card needed, because the other, then I would need to get like a Poffin or something to get the card back out of the deck after the Super Rod. There is the energy search. Is not bad, but it is only 6 cents. Not as much as I thought it would be. Now finally, Obsidian Flames. There it is. And we got the Darkrai, Pidgey, and Stoutland. Also had Espeon on Holo. Of course, the Bellybolt, full art, the Gita and the Bronzong. Also had a Charmander. All right. Maybe a couple decent things there. Not the Bronzong. But over 10 cents, 13, 12, 13, 14 for the reverse holo. Yeah, over 10 cents for the reverse holo. Okay. Can't be too mad about that for a card that's probably unused. Well, again, he's a metal Pokemon. I don't know about these metal ones anymore. Not quite sure what's being used after the Temporal Forces stuff. I believe that's when the Beldum Metang deck became a real thing. There may have been a different variation before that, but I thought I saw some hype, heard the hype behind that Metang, which actually makes it even better that I ended up with two of those Metang semi decks. So I have two of the Temporal Forces promo stamped Metangs to my name right now. Could give one of those, could sell one of those if I wanted. I would not have a complete 40 card deck of the other one though. Kind of would bug me. I prefer to sort of sell it altogether or trade it for another one. Wow, Audi knows 5 cents. Starting to crawl up there in price. Drampa we got. One of those two. Oh wait, that might be the same one. We are on TCG Player now. It might be showing us the same cards there that we flipped the page. Dratini's 6 we got. Stoutland reverse holo. See a rare? No. Ooh, almost 20 cents for the reverse holo of him. Not really. Well, there's just this one guy. Just always got to be one. 14, 15, 17. Nice. Had that Dolliv too. I pointed out jokingly. And maybe that Rockruff. Surprising some of these are 6 cents when it's just Obsidian Flames. Pretty new. It's the newest of all of these, so yeah. I think we had the Togepi here, 7. Dark Rye, still need the Dark Rye. There's our Pidgey, 8 cents. And the Ninetales at 8. Yeah, 5 cents probably. No Dragonair this time. Is this the better Charmeleon? No, this is also the one, yeah, that has Heat Tackle. That's right. I pointed that out. There's our Gita. Just a regular holo there. Not quite 10 cents, but or 1, 1 cent. How can you even afford to sell a card for 1 cent? Explain that to me. I didn't even think about it. I always forget Bellibolt is evolved from something, the Tadbulb. So both Charmander and Espeon showing up here on page something, 7 or something. Worth 7, the Charmander. Nice. Bunch of all direct by TCG player. That's crazy. Up until 12 cents. And the Espeon probably not worth as much because it's not actually used, it's just Espeon. Still worth over 10 per nope. Never mind. Yeah, not worth much of anything. Again, some crazy person selling for 1 cent. You got 5, 7. Yeah. Maybe 8 cents for an actual price for it. I like it more whenever I didn't have to do the work and I just trusted what PokeData.io said, which was not ever actually like probably the price because it was taking so many sources into consideration and averaging it and whatever. So we're probably coming much closer by me just guesstimating what I could probably sell it for by looking at the prices. Yeah, and our Dark Rye 5 cents or less. Wow. Yeah, that's to be expected again because these are very new cards. We see everything? Wait, did we look at the Pidgey? We saw it, right? We're on page 8. I'm pretty sure we saw it. It was the reverse holo. I think I did point it out, yeah. Maybe 10 cents. Did I point that out? Yeah, I don't think I did. About, 10 cents. About right. Could have been better, could have been worse. Yeah, just checking one more time. That'll be that. Yeah, all right. Bellabolt should be for sure the best of all the cards. But I guess you never know. Not until you know. Well, not quite the first full art. Yeah, there were a couple before it, I suppose. Over a buck. So Super Rod and yeah, Super Rod was actually the best card we pulled. But this is pretty close to second. Pretty close to being the same. Yeah. Couple cards sell. Oh man, that's crazy. This guy's got 6 of them here. No wonder he's trying to get rid of them so much cheaper. All right. Well, that's that. Let's move on. Let's move on. Now that the stream's gone on so long already. We have a lot of cards to go through. If you've enjoyed so far, and if you aren't staying around to see all the cool new card singles here, thanks for watching anyway, and I'll see you next time. But if you're going to hang out, here we go. Make a little room here. All right. Yeah, that's not enough. That's not enough room. Nice try. Just going to have to move this stuff here. One moment, por favor. Clean up time. Need the Monty Python and the Holy Grail intermission music. All right. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to have to jostle the camera here a moment as I put it slightly up. It's sitting on like a swivel stool. Oh wait, oh, never mind. It is up the whole way. So let's see here. Can probably get the camera a little higher with something, some kind of device. It just needs something for it to Yes. One of the things I just moved, perhaps. As long as it doesn't block the light, which it might. So the light will have to move. This is tough. This is tough. Is that okay? So there's step one ish. Oh, here we go. Let's do this without destroying anything. Okay, I think that might work. This is still the issue with this light. Oh, here we go. Bear with me one more moment. As long as I don't knock anything down, this should work. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the light's a little less useful, but it's there, not blocked. So, okay. So let's, if I could prop this up, it'd be even a little better. That. What could do that? The box to the camera. Why not? Both those. All right, here we go. So this is lot number 1 from the recent. You go down here, yeah. Nope, that's not going to be the place. Up here will be. Oh, that's still not good. Okay, you're just going to have to not look at me so bigly, so such a large fashion. Okay, now I actually would fit better again over here. Okay, so here it is. See, I'm almost there. I'm almost there, I promise. Getting closer. Like I said, 395 cards. There's also some extra stuff in the back. We'll see. I kept it basically, everything is the same other than, well, I sorted through the whole thing and put them in order. And these are also my own sleeves. They were pretty much, well, they were just all strewn in here. It was like no rhyme or reason or anything. Now it's newest to oldest cards. And then they're in like number order. So starting up here with an EV VMAX promo, which is still in its plastic. That's kind of nice, I guess. Got Celebi V. These are Sword and Shield base. Delmise V, Victini Vs, Tapu Koko V, a bunch of more Pekka Vs, some Cramorant Vs, and then after all those, which are Sword and Shield base, this is a I think it's like 2015 McDonald's promo. Lotad, pretty crazy hollow behind there for it. It stuck out to me immediately. Made me wonder if it was real or not. It is just a McDonald's card, I suppose. Then I do have, I'm going to pull it up for myself for reference here, the list with the icons on Bulbapedia here. Okay. So yeah, these are, we don't have like any sun, we don't have any sun and moon, in fact, at all. We don't even have any from like the first half of XY. This starts at Primal Clash pretty much here with these. Ludicolo, Breloom, some decent cards. They look like they're not bad. I mean, the what am I trying to say? The condition is good, but also they're not just like a bunch of unhollow common cards. You know, they're like they're mostly reverse hollows, in fact. And if I'm not mistaken, because I don't know because I didn't play at the time, these, which are still Primal XY Primal Clash, these look like full arts, and they're probably a different type before they like came up with the true full arts, or like all the ones they're doing now, or maybe they discontinued this type of full art. But as you can see, we have a regular electric. These actually have different moves, but still they're from the same set, a regular electric and then a full art, and then also a hollow of the full art. Actually, this is the hollow up here. But yeah, anyway, yeah, Electrike as well. Clamp Earl, Morse Field, Manectric's pretty cool there. Hollow. 2 Nidoran females, Tentacle, full art thing, a Rhyhorn and Rhyperior reverse hollows, 2 Metatite reverse hollows, a hollow full art Medicham, Solrock reverse hollow, Marrow and Azumarill reverse hollows, B-Barrel reverse hollow, a Buttlebee full art, a Talonflame hollow starts the new set, the next one back, which was XY Phantom Forces. That's also Galvantula. And again, these are all going to probably be sold. So if there's anything that catches your eye, make sure you put it in the comments and let me know. Because then I would know, hey, that's maybe something I should post to the shop. But if you're going to do that, then get me a list. Get me a list going. And then I can post the whole list there so you can buy, you know, several cards at once and get your nice bulk order in. Not a big bulk, but, you know, maybe like whatever will get you over $5 or so. So Galvantula, let's see, yeah, these are 2. We only have a couple more from the Phantom Forces. Escavalier, Diggersby, hollows, reverse hollows, that is, Galvantula and Talonflame, regular hollows. And then we go into the Furious Fists. Yeah, I guess that Heracross is actually the first one in order of number. The M Heracross EX, which I didn't look up the price of. Maybe hopefully it's pretty decent. That was like the best of the EX/GX type of cards. You already saw all the other ones. This is also the oldest one. Cubchoo. That's a reverse hollow. Electabuzz reverse hollow. Scraggy, Feebas reverse hollows, and Milotic hollow. Avalugg reverse hollow. And then, actually, yeah. Yeah, obviously there at the Feebas, you can still tell because I have them in number order. So once you're going through, you got the water, electric, dark, and so on and so forth. Then we're back to water here. So new set, which is Flashfire, XY Flashfire. We have some from every early XY set. So yeah, Flashfire, Feebas, Milotic, the Avalugg, and then now because fire would normally be before water, we know that we're at another set again. And actually just 2 from the XY base set here. These 2, the Talonflame and Cassius. Talonflame hollow, Cassius reverse hollow. The Yveltal is an XY promo. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Reuniclus is something else because we don't have all the black and white. So this goes up into a Plasma Blast. Okay, so we don't have any legendary treasures, but we have him from Plasma Blast, just the one Reuniclus reverse hollow there. And then Crustle is even earlier. No, Boundaries Crossed. Yeah. Crustle and Black Kyurem. Both hollow rares from Boundaries Crossed. Black and white, obviously. And then the Wurmple starts in black and white Dragons Exalted with Magikarp. These are just unhollows. Spiel, Palpitoad, Marie, Marowak, and Balfalant. That is the end of the Dragons Exalted. Then we have Dark Exposed. So we didn't have any Dragon Vault. We didn't have any Plasma Storm or Freeze in here either. So then we had the Dragons Exalted. Then we're back to Dark Explorers, and right now we're in like mid-May or mid-year 2012 in May. So Dark Explorers, Venusaur, pretty cool, I think. Temple, the Venusaur, obviously a holo there. Sandile, Fancy, and then Kricketot is, yes, Next Destiny, so just before then Dark Explorers. This is the first of 2012. This is Next Destinies. Kricketot, Kricketune, Reverse Holo, Pansage, Hippopotas, Weavile, Reverse Holo. That's kind of cool. That is a rare Reverse Holo. That Nuzleaf, Reverse Holo. Chillin, or however that's pronounced. And then we get into Noble Victories. Reverse Holo Sawaddle. Holo Levany. Reverse Holo and regular Dwebble. Carablast, Shelmet. Heatmore, Larvesta, two different Larvestas. Vanillite, Vanillish, Brillish, Dynamo, two of those in Electric. Garbodor, we have a lot of Noble Victories apparently. Solosis, Duosion, and Reuniclus, nice combo there. Timber, Garbodor, Arcan, three Mindfu, that is, two Ponyards, and Escavalier. Ton of Noble Victories. Three Axew, a Reverse Holo Haxorus, which is a rare. Reverse Holo again, pretty awesome. Plume Fossil. Yeah, that is for Arcan. X-Transceiver. And that is that. And then we move into Emerging Powers. We have all of the, from Dragons Exalted back, we have all of black and white stuff too. Yeah. Pansage, Cottony, two Cottonies, that is. Two of that type, and then one of the other. Whimsicott, Lilligant, Sawsbuck, Darumaka, Basculin, Ducklet, Cubchoo, Venipede, Sigiliv. Yeah, we're still dealing with Emerging Powers. Gothita, Gotharita, Roggenrola, Croco, Rock. I just forgot his name, I guess. Oh, there's three of those, I guess. Crocorock is the middle one. Yeah, Bullaby, Clang, Pidove, Sharon, two of those, and a Recycle. And then we go into black and white base set. Two Simisage, two Petalil, Tepig, two Darumaka, and one more of a different kind there. Two Oshawotts, Pansage, two Blitzel, three Blitzels, three Zebra Strikers, but one's a different type than these two. And we have Woobat. Most of these are basically near mint. There might be one or two here or there that aren't, but most of them are. Two Woobats, a Swoobat, two Venipedes, and a Scolipede. Two of this type of Timber. You'll see the next one on the other page. One of that type. I think these were worth more when I just browsed through very briefly. I only looked at a couple. Black and white base was one of them, and I only saw some of the cards. Three Sandiles, a Purloin, two Scraggy, and a Scrafty, Zorua, Patrat, Lillipup of this type, three of this type, two Pidoves, one Audino, and an Energy Retrieval. We got two Energy Searches, three Full Heals, a Pokeball, a Pokédex, a Pokemon Communication, a Reverse Holo Potion, two Professor Junipers, a Revive, two Switches, and then one Fire Energy, a Water Energy, a Lightning Energy, and a Metal Energy to finish off black and white. Then we move into even earlier stuff. And this is where I started getting confused. I saw a lot of cards with these borders, and I'm like, I don't know. They look like they're a little bleached or something from the sun or something. I don't know. So I thought maybe that was the case. But when I started looking through and realizing that they were all in the same sets, I got suspicious. I looked it up and I realized, yes, indeed, that was how the cards were made. And it's for Call of Legends is like this Heart Gold set series have like a they have a similar one to the Call of Legends with it's basically like gold and silver mixed basically. And then platinum which might be all four of the platinums and diamond and pearl too, I think. I hope you can't see these sneaking it. Yeah, I want to say actually the Diamond and Pearl, even before that in the EX series, I believe also had, it wasn't just a full yellow border around. They started, and it must have been after Wizards of the Coast, they started doing like light pieces of the borders and like not the corners, but the sides, the upper sides and the lower sides. We'll kind of see them as I go. And I looked in my Charmeleon. That Charmeleon from Arceus is like that I got singles a while back. So yeah, let's start into these. We're already halfway through. I'm kind of breezing through pretty quick, but you're getting at least to look at all of them. You can pause and you can see I'm shouting them out in case you're not paying much attention. Just trying to find now where I was on this. Oh yeah, Call of Legends. Okay, yeah. So where the borders start getting different, and I'm wondering if that. I'm wondering if is this where they switched from Nintendo to just strictly Pokemon between Heart Gold, Call of Legends falling into the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, between that and Black and White. So here, starting over here, Hollow Groudon, pretty awesome. Cleffa is a rare. This is also where you'll see the difference. Now we're starting with the rares, and then starting with hollow rares, then regular rares, then uncommons, and then commons in alphabetical order. That's how the numbering is. This is apparently the last time they did that, which is another thing that would lead me to believe that, I don't know, that is when things changed between this and Black and White. And again, these between when after Wizards of the Coast stopped, and between that and what we just saw, Black and White, all of these cards in between there have like these different types of borders, and I never knew that. I never noticed that because I never really had too many of them. I never noticed on the ones I did have though. Anywho, yeah, Bayleaf. We're getting into the uncommons. Donphan. This reverse hollow Magby was behind this Magby, so that was a cool little snag. Mime Jr., 2 Quillava, a Seviper, which seems like it might be pretty good, because again, it's just a reverse hollow, uncommon. Chikorita, Clefairy, Cyndaquil, Hitmonlee, Houndour, Coughing, 2 Mawwiles, 3 Mawwiles, Phanpy, 2 Pineco, Tangela, and a Sage's Training. And then I also have, there's 2 Water Energy here, a Fighting Energy and a Darkness Energy. I'm assuming those went to Call of Legends because they're 2011 copyright, and everything else in 2011 is Black and White, which had its own energy. So they must have made 2 different types of energy sets in 2011, which is weird. So Call of Legends and then the Black and White energies right after it, actually. So now we're into the Heart Gold, Soul Silver proper. In fact, we don't have any of the last of 4 sets that they did all throughout 2010. The last of them was HS Triumphant. We don't have any of those. We do have Undaunted, though. That's what this is, Doug Trio. Reverse Hollow, rare. A Kricketune, rare. And then Dragonair, uncommons. Electabuzz, 2 of those. 2 Electabuzz, a Magmar, a Magneton, a Marowak. Some cool cards, in my opinion. 2 Tentacruel, 3 Spiel, still uncommon there, but now commons, 2 Apom, 3 Bronzor, and I think I may have one of these actually from the singles I bought in the past from the comic shop. 2 Caravana, a Cubone, 2 Ghastly, pretty cool. Also a reverse holo Kricketot, Machop, Magnemite, Nidorine, Male, I don't know, I forgot the word for a second. Pidgey, Porygon, 2 Skorupi, Spoink, Swablu, 2 Swinub, a Venonat, a Volbeat, a Voltorb, Yanma, Twins supporter, and that's that for Heart and Gold, Soul Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Triumphant, or Undaunted, that is. No Triumphant cards. These were Undaunted. No, wait. I have that backwards. These were Triumphant. I don't have any Undaunted. So I have the last of them, the Triumphant. I don't have any Undaunted, which would come next. That's what it is. Yeah. And then I also have Unleashed, and I don't have any Heart Gold, Soul Silver base set. So Unleashed is what we're going to get into here. Also, these are like some of the earliest, but not the earliest, because they started reverse holos, I believe, in the Legendary Collection. Which was, oh no, did Neo have some? I'm trying to think if Neo had them or not. Yeah, I think they may have. So I guess maybe Neo Genesis perhaps started it, but I don't know. Thought it was Legendary Collection. Oh, maybe it was. Yeah. I think it was Legendary Collection. So basically the last Wizards of the Coast stuff, I'm pretty sure. No, wait, because the E-Card series was also Wizards of the Coast. So yeah. But that was 2002. There was one Neo set in the beginning of February 2002, but the second in May 2002, Legendary Collection. Yeah. So, but yeah, we're up in, right now, we're in 2010. So those cards were November 2010. But now we're in May 2010 when HS Unleashed came out. And this is when I graduated. That was literally while I was graduating, these came out. So that's crazy. Reverse Holo Manaphy, probably pretty cool, pretty good. That is. Maybe slightly damaged, but not as much as I thought at first, because I thought there was like bleaching on the corner, on the edges. There's not. Just a little bit of scratching, wear and tear, which you would imagine, but not much. Not as much as some of my cards. So cool Manaphy there. Beedrill, Blastoise unhollow, but still awesome. And Golbat, uncommon. I'm trying not to knock my Switch over at the end of the table there. And Grotle, another nice thing here about these is that we're dealing with 4 generations, the 4 generations that I played. So I love this because I know all these Pokemon well. I actually, I'm surprised how much I don't know the Diamond and Pearl Pokemon. I guess they just didn't register to me as much as the other ones did. But I thought I played quite a bit of those games. Just seeing as how I have them. Grotle, Kakuna, Minoon, the Reverse Holo, Numel, Plusle, Pupitar, 2 of those, and then back now commons again, another Apom, Cherubi, 2 Chinchows, Larvitar, 2 different Larvitars, Magmar. Oh, we gotta love those Magmars. Wait. Yeah, I guess I don't know how I did that, but this is an uncommon, so of course it should be over here. That's fine. I can do that at some point. I'm probably not even keep these in here. Once I get through all these, I'm going to probably sort them all completely differently in boxes or something because they're going to be sold, so they won't be in binders. I just wanted to keep them relatively the same as how I got them until I showed you guys, so you can see how I saw them. Pretty much again because they were all strewn about like crazy. I really ordered them nicely here, I would say. Misdreavus, Onyx, and Poliwag. 3 of those, Riolu, 2 Squirtle, 2 Teddiursa, Tropius, And that should be the last one, yeah. Obviously, as a cool card comes up next. And that goes back even further, 2009 November. Yeah, as you can see up here, this is our Charmeleon from before that we got from the comic shop singles that one time. Still actually one of the better cards, I think. It was still almost $1, worth almost $1, maybe 75 cents. Pretty cool. Maybe even worth more than this Tangrowth, which is a reverse holo rare. I thought would be decent, but I don't think it was as good as I was hoping. The Almastaro might have even been better. But yeah, man, we're back in almost my day at this point. Charmeleon, which doesn't count because it was from earlier. Haunter, cool. And also we got levels on the cards now again. Haunter level 37. A Wormadam, reverse holo, Bunnery, Old Amber, and a Dome Fossil. Then, yeah, that was Platinum Arceus. Now we're in Platinum Supreme Victors. There's 4 Platinum series. This is the second to last, so we have both of that. We may have some from all 4 Platinum series, which will be nice. And I don't know if I'm very tempted, but I don't know if I'll keep any. Exploud, Gabite, Roserade, Staravia, Yanma, Bulbasaur, Cherubi, Gabite, Medichim, Roselia, and that is that for Supreme Victors. And then Rising Rivals, Platinum still. Cool Hippowdon, reverse holo rare. Fortress, rare? No, that's actually just a common. And then this Gabite is from Pop Series 9 promo set. This Combi is from, yeah, so I don't have any Platinum base set either, unfortunately. This is from right before that, so now we're in 2008. November 2008. It's crazy. I'm like, at this point, I guess I'm a junior. Yeah. Midway through my junior year of high school. Wow. This Combi has writing on it, so I might not even sell this unless someone really wants this damaged Combi that has writing on it. Finian and Switch Trainer. A super, super awesome reverse holo rare Jirachi here. This is an amazing, it has some slight damage to it. It's not bad, very slight. This card is awesome. It's from, what is it from? Yeah, it's from, so we had a couple Stormfront, just 3 from Stormfront, Diamond and Pearl. This is from Legends Awakened right before that. Same with Riolu, reverse holo Skiploom, which is pretty nice, pretty interesting. And yeah, actually the reverse holo Skiploom is from a couple sets before that. This goes back to Secret Wonders, Diamond and Pearl Secret Wonders, 2007. The last of 2007, and then that's our only card from Secret Wonders. I guess these were our only ones from Legends Awakened. We have no Majestic Dawn, no Great Encounters, Secret Wonders, again, 2007. And then August 2007, we start Mysterious Treasures. Cool Bastiodon holo rare. Dodrio is an uncommon. Bronzor, Spiel, and then Palkia starts the Diamond and Pearl base. Holo Palkia, also slightly damaged, but still a really good card. Valuable, that is, value-wise. Floatzel. It actually didn't occur to me, but yeah, that's a rare. It's an unholo rare Floatzel. Reverse holo Electabuzz, uncommon. Wurmple, and 2 energy surges. Then we go back to way back Yeah, now we're like basically in some random early stuff. We don't have much to go through now. That was the bulk of it by far. But now we do have some random EX cards, which I love this because this kind of is connecting. These are the connecting points to my own set, my own collection from back in the day. I love it. So not anything we have, but Team Rocket returns literally one card now from there. This darkness energy. I'm sorry, dark metal energy, special energy, obviously, which isn't usable, obviously, but it's cool. It's a cool card, okay? And what is also cool about it is Team Rocket Returns set is right after Fire Red Leaf Green, which we have the Fire Red starter deck of from back in the day. And then right before two before Fire Red Leaf Green, there was also Hidden Legends. Before that was Team EX Team Magma versus Team Aqua. That's what these are from, and some more here. Actually, it is just these two. Team Magma's Groudon and Team Aqua's Celio. Two good cards, I think, there, probably. Trapinch here is from even earlier. Where are you from? Oh, yeah, that is the only card from EX Dragon set. And I didn't look it up, but again, it's a reverse holo, so that could be cool. And these are some more you might notice. It's hard to see on the camera again, but like up here and then down here, right here and here, and then on the same places here. It's like it looks like it's faded there, but it's every single card. I think it's done purposely. I even looked on, on the Bulbapedia images, and it's the same. So what looked like it may have been a slightly damaged reverse holo is actually like a lightly played to near mint old reverse holo. Like these cards are really nice condition for how old they are. 3 of these Arcanine from EX Sandstorm. So it's really nice because it's filling in. We have a couple, but not much, I think, from Ruby and Sapphire, the base set of EX. But I think maybe actually they all came in my deck, the Fire Red deck, so it doesn't really count. Nonetheless, we do have some now. But yeah, from Dragon or Sandstorm right before that, 3 Arcanine, a Golduck, a reverse holo Mysterious Fossil. That's right, folks. Yes. Pretty awesome. And also a Root Fossil. Then we have just one card from Ruby Sapphire, a Pelipper, which is a rare. And then we also have some legendary collection cards here. Back in Wizards of the Coast now. No EX or no E-card series cards, that is. No, wait. We do have them. I just have them out of order. Here, obviously, they are. But yeah, before them, I guess I'll show the Electrode, which we have ourselves. So that'll be sold. That's a nice near mint Electrode from Legendary Collection. And these full heal energies. Donphan, which could be pretty decent, a rare there from that is Aquapolis, which we have some of. And then Darkness Energy from Aquapolis. And the Crystal Energy. I think we have both of those as well. And Totodile now back in Neo Destiny. Pretty cool. Only Neo Destiny card. Then only Neo Revelation card here in Octillery, which I believe we have. I think we have this one still in our collection. We have several Magby from Neo Genesis to our own name already. So 2 to sell. Same with a Sneasel. We have a couple Sneasel ourselves. So another Sneasel. And in a time capsule, which I did not have, but that's interesting, I guess. I don't know if I've ever I don't remember seeing this card. It is a rare trainer, so maybe that would be why. I mean, less likely to get it, obviously, than other trainers. And now the reason these Neo Genesis are here and these are here is because from this point on, we have first edition Neo Genesis cards. Yes. Bayleaf, Clefairy, Phanpy, Quilava, all of these uncommons here, Skiploom, and then all these nice commons, Cyndaquil, Gligar, Hoppip, Mareep, Natu, Sentret, Snubble, Swinub, Wooper, okay, maybe not that many good commons, but the Cyndaquil at least. And then we got the Focus Band, the Super Energy Retrieval, Bill's Teleporter, Professor Elm, Super Scoop Up Berry, Moo Moo Milk, and the Pokemon March. And there's more, but as I flip, you're going to see some other awesome things. Boom. Finally, the Super Rod, an old school Super Rod, and a couple of first edition Neo Genesis energies there. Fire, Lightning. Got a Magikarp from base set 2, Pidgey that's really damaged from base set 2, and a Squirtle from base set 2, which is pretty nice. Also, a colorless energy from base set, which is pretty cool. Damaged fire energy, whatever, from base set, doesn't matter. It'll go. I'll probably throw that in my energy tin. And then also very awesome up here, 2 Mew promos from Wizards of the Coast. We bought one of these back in the beginning of our collection series, so it's funny that we now have 2 more. And then also a Mewtwo, which I already had one of, so I didn't need to buy one. So that was nice, actually. That's that might be $3 each and $4 for Mewtwo, maybe even more than that. I could maybe sneak. But I can't remember because I think my Mew was more than that. And either way, this was another card that was stuck behind. The Mews were on, one Mew was on top of the other one. So that was a nice little snag there. But then finally, all of these early Topps Series 2 and 3 collections, and they're all hollows, and they're not, yeah, every single one of them is an etched hollow. If you remember, there's like the regular hollows, hollow foils, whatever you want to call them. There's the etched ones, and then there's also like the etched ones that have lamination over them, and they're like a lot thicker. I think I only have like 1 or 2 of those, and I actually only had one of the ones like this, which were etched but without the lamination. And I was wondering, it's a Victor Bell, and I was wondering if it was like messed up or something, but it's not. Now I know because I have a bunch of other ones now. So 2 Metapods, a Weedle, a Kakuna, Pidgey, Nidoran Female, 2 Oddish, a Meowth. And I think this is where the Series 3 started at Meowth Plus. So Meowth, Mankey, Primeape, Poliwag, Poliwrath, Machoke, and Geodude. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Those will probably go for a decent amount. I would probably have to sell them on eBay, but yeah, I think those will go for quite a bit. Maybe not as easy to find these days. These are old, 1999 probably, 98 perhaps, probably 99. Really awesome cards. If it's something that that you're like itching to get your hands on, let me know for sure. These are the kind of things we'll be checking out on Wednesday streams as well, just to update everyone on what is going up for sale or what is for sale currently. And then finally in the back here, don't worry, these are the ones I already used to test them. This was actually like an Emperor or something. I'm not sure. That was like just 1 card or something. The rest of these were boosters though. This one I already got to test to see if they still worked because they're from, you can see they're TCG Online, not TCG Live. But they do work. Surprisingly, it's past my bedtime. They do work, so I will actually give these out probably at some point. They're worth like over $1, I think, each on TCG Player. So you should feel grateful. And I hope it's something that you would actually want. I think they're black and white. Yeah, they're black and white code cards. So you won't be able to use them, but you'll be able to collect them, if that makes sense. I actually didn't look at what they look like on the collection itself. If you're somebody who played online and then there was probably a transfer process whenever they switched from online to live. So you guys that were around for that probably have, the whole collection or whatever. But then there's also these metal things. I don't know if this was a different type of game. It looks like it might have been where you like match these up, almost like some kind of domino thing, like you're matching up things together. I don't know. There's 2 Hitmonchans, there's a Cloyster, there's a Tangela, and there's a really awesome Alakazam. If it had all the right values on them, you could almost even use them for damage counters, just because. But yeah, So that is that. That is the first lot of cards we got. I paid $120 for this. So let's hope that I can make that back. This is one of the ones that I was a little. There's some I think I definitely will make back way over. This one may be a little closer, but I think 120 is pretty easy. Would be pretty easy to get out of this when all is said and done. So anyway, plus we got the cool binder. We got a bunch of other pages, which I'm going to use all these sleeves. 48 of them actually, all in total. Older ones, so we'll probably use them for my older sports cards, which is where all my older sleeves are going. But that's fine because I need more anyway. And now I got them. I didn't know what else I would do. I was actually just going to stick them in a box. Now I have sleeves to put some basketball cards in, so that's cool. Anyway, this is a 2-hour stream at this point, so I will catch you guys in the next one. Like I said, I'm going to be doing now Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So keeping the Friday 6 p.m. The Monday is going to be 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern today, 7 a.m. Eastern Mondays. And then for Wednesday, it'll be probably also in the morning. So again, 7 a.m. Eastern. And we'll probably just be running through some stuff, checking out maybe some values of these things and seeing what stuff I might want to post, what is posted. Yeah, all right. Anyway, that's that. I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is Randy in Nerds Templar. Peace.